Excellent. Welcome, welcome. And happy spring, y'all. It is officially here. The Grow Food Challenge is about to get started. And y'all should have gotten, most of y'all should have gotten your seeds yesterday. And we've got one or two more to deliver today or tomorrow. We will get there, promise. But yeah, we are excited that y'all are partners. And thank you again for, sharing the seeds and the joy of growing food and reducing food waste with all of your clientele. So let's go ahead and we are going to get into it. Before I share my screen, first, I want to share with you what's in your kits. So we've got, and this is, so we've got your seeds. This is our little mini flyer that we have. We also have this accessible on our website if you need to print more. I'm going to show you where that is in a little bit. But included are these bags so clientele can bag up their bags. Again, we do suggest that participants take 5 seeds, not all the seeds. So it's good to place this in a visible area where maybe one of you or your staff members can kind of keep an eye on it and make sure. You also got some more, this has got 100 seed pack, little mini seed flyers in it. So y'all got one of these. And then, here, I'll come over here. So in your box, we got this great donation of all these pots. So all of y'all got pots. And it's from Stephen's Flower Truck out of South Fulton, Melissa Brown. She's awesome. So you've got these little pots. And these are fabulous because in your little soil pellets, these are little soil pellets. And I'm going to show you how this works in just a moment. We're just going to do a little interactive activity because it's fun. But these fit perfectly in this when it pops up and it's nice and puffy and open. So it's a great way for kind of a less messier free planting activity. If it happens to be a rainy day like today, you could do it inside. So the way these soil pellets work is and here I have some warm water. And I use warm water because it makes the pellets poof up faster. So if you forgot to do it like I did, because I wanted to show you what they looked like when they were full, but I totally forgot. We're just gonna do it together. So, but if you're in a rush or like maybe you forgot and you have your activity in an hour or two, just put some warm water on this. And just let it soak. So as we're talking, we're going to see, this is going to be our little experiment. We're going to see how much this poofs up while we are talking. So I kind of have a shallow dish here. The lids of tuppers work, like those big storage bins, those work great to be able to, in a sink too, any dish, any pot, any pan that would fit them in. So those are the seed pellets. Okay, I'm gonna share with y'all. We've got I got 2 web pages I want to show you. Hold on, and lots of windows open as normal. Okay. So for people who might have questions about this year's Grow Food Challenge, we are running the challenge. It's actually technically from May 1st to July 1st. That's when people can submit either photos or videos. Just one photo or one video. And we are encouraging children this year to participate. So that's a change from last year. Last year's kind of open up to everyone. This year we're really focusing on increasing access to food for kids and getting them involved in the local food system. So the challenge this year is open for any child between the ages of 1 to 21. And I know you say, well, 21-year-olds, they aren't children, but they're college students and they also need to know where their food comes from. And to me, they're still kids. But don't tell a 21-year-old that I said that. Anyway, so this is the little mini seed packet flyer that everyone will have this QR code. This QR code actually goes to this page. So when people want to register or submit their photo, this is where they start. Ooh, there's an extra one there. But register and submit your photo here. So when you click on that, go to another page. Oh, I didn't link it well. Well, darn. Okay, we clicked on this one. Sorry. I just updated the webpage, so I'm glad we're going through this so I can work out the kinks. So this is the photo and video submission form that folks are going to see and be able to submit to. It is a Google form. And we do have cash prizes this year. So first prize is big, 250. That's in celebration of our 250th anniversary of our country, which we're celebrating the end of the Grow Food Challenge on July 4th. So it just seemed appropriate. Second prize is 100. Third prize is 75. We were thinking about making it 76 because, 1776, but then we thought, well, that's kind of too obscure. Maybe it's going a little bit too overboard with the 250 theme. Anyway, so we do have those three prizes. The challenge works when you submit a photo, then you're put into the pot. And it's a drawing really at the end of the day. So we'll draw out three names. The first one will be third prize, the second one will be second, and the first will be first. So this is their form. Now, we are encouraging youth to participate, but we understand, like 1-year-olds are not able to do a lot of digital activities. So that means a lot of parents, we want to involve parents as well as early child care providers, schools, after-school programs, summer programs, community gardens, any place that you can grow stuff and a kid is involved, they can participate. You can either enter this on behalf of the child or as a group. So as a child care center, as a school. So that's why we have participant first name or name of entity. And then all the parental guardian checks. Anyway, it's a pretty short form. This year, we've consolidated everything all in one. In previous years, we had a registration form and then you submit, but there's a disconnect that was happening. So we decided just to do it all in one. When people submit their form, their photo, their video, they're also registering as well. And when it comes to adding files, you can only add one photo or one video. That's it. And it could be either like a photo of what folks are growing. Here we go back here. So these are just some examples. You could show us what you're growing. How did you plant the seeds? What are you harvesting? Where are you growing? Are you composting? Or what other ways are you reducing food waste? So it's pretty wide open and broad. It'll be interesting to see what's submitted. We are going to be promoting this to all of the schools in our region as well. So we're hopeful to connect our kiddos with your agencies or libraries so we get more people coming and visiting you. Like I said earlier, the actual photo and video submission is between May 1st and July 1st. And we cut that off because we need a couple of days to finalize the Grow Food Challenge. And we would love for y'all, if y'all want to come out to the farmers market, the Martin Farmers Market on July 4th, I'm sure you'll have other plans because it is a Saturday and a holiday weekend. But if you just so happen to be in town and want to hang out for a couple hours, you're more than welcome to come and set up as an organization at the farmers market for free. You just have to let Caroline and I know if you want to set up, and then we'll send you just a registration form to do that. But it is free, and it's going to be a big day because it's the 4th of July celebration. We usually have a lot of vendors. We're going to have live music. We're, sharing the Grow Food Challenge winners. And, even if you don't want to set up, you're more than welcome to join us as we announce the prize winners. That would be awesome because y'all are really helping with the accessible part of this challenge and increasing access to local foods grown by kids. How cool is that? Fortunately and hopefully, these are our future farmers. Maybe one or two. I'll take it, but we'll see. We'll see what comes down the road. We do have guidelines if people have questions, and I'm just gonna scroll through this. If they missed that link up top, which is broken right now, but I will fix it, they could also submit right here. So it's kind of towards the middle of the page. I'm going to keep scrolling. So under here, this is where we have gardening resources. For those of you, all of you should be organizing some kind of garden activity. You can grab resources from anything. It's just like a resource dump, honestly. But there's a lot of resources that you can utilize, print off. share with your participants in the events that you have. So lots of resources here. I'm just gonna keep scrolling. More resources, more resources. But the point where I want to get to right here is this is information that you could just click on and print off. So all of these are either images, like we've got our poster, so you can grab this image file, post it on your Facebook page, or you could just cross share our posts that we're setting up. We got our logos. This is the mini packet, the little seed flyer. And then under here, these are all different kinds of, this is great. This is something we put together for our Nourishing Connection partners. They are farm to early childcare partners. So this is really kind of geared towards little people. But there's lots of different resources that you can share. You could cross post, use it in your areas. But these are the most important. If you need to print more flyers, you could do so here. If you need to like print off some more mini flyers, you do the printable PDF and then it'll print off a whole sheet for you that you can just like cut up and share. Or just print off a big one. And here's just the single image file. So you got options in how you want to share or access information. Okay, so let's get to y'all's page. So we have a very special page for you. And here it is. So this is our seed distributor page, and we made a map. Look at all of y'all. Look at that. That is so exciting. Like we are all over the place. So this is just beautiful because it's really indicative of the strength that we have together when we work together and how we can make something beautiful grow out of it. So thank you. So yeah, there's your map, the map. And then this just came from the forms that you filled out. If y'all could please look over this part here, and I'm going to see if I can post this in the chat. I'll post it in the chat once I stop sharing. But this is just the information y'all provided. If there could be something that's wrong or misspelled or anything, please let me know. We are going to roll this out on Friday, so we got a little bit of time to make some tweaks and edits. But yeah, look at all of our seed partners. They're awesome. Way to go, y'all. Woohoo. That's a lot. We got 15 of y'all. High five. And then again, there's some more information on how to register and submit your photos and that kind of thing. Okay, let me stop sharing, and then I'm going to put that map in the chat. Hey, Caroline. Here in the chat box, I did put the—
Hi, everyone.
And I am also going to put our Grow Food Challenge webpage, so you just have that open. All right. Okay, so we kind of did this backward. I just, filled you all in a whole bunch of information. Do you have any questions? Anybody have any questions?
This isn't a question, but I can't get two of these links to work, just to let you know. On the page, the download checklist underneath seed starting on your resources and the gardening. I try to click on both. Maybe it's just my computer though. But I can send it in the chat too. But I do actually have a question as well.
Sure.
What was you were saying we need to do some kind of activity? What can you tell more about that?
So part of what you have in your grow kits is you could use these materials here to offer an activity, like a planting activity to your clientele.
Okay.
And that's why we have all those resources, and thank you for letting us know about the links.
Yeah, and like I said, it might just be my computer. It just says I just
checking on it.
Open.
And which one was it?
It's so under the resources, the first one, seed starting and outdooring planting prep checklist.
Okay.
So when you click on the checklist, I couldn't get that one.
Okay.
And then the gardening 101 co-op gardens.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get that one to open either.
Oh, yep, the link is broken. Thank you. I will have those fixed. We're gonna have to check all of the links.
links
Okay,
are.
great. Thank you for letting me know. We'll get that fixed. Awesome. Thank you. So yeah, so with the activities, the idea is that you host one gardening activity and one food waste activity. Food waste could be like as simple as you know, uh, making your own compost bucket, and you could use Tupperware out of that. I've got lots of yogurt containers if anybody wants any. But like for example, if you use a yogurt container, you can just have like some scraps of paper and some leaves, or if you have some old anything in the fridge, bring that out, put it in the bucket, and just show people how easy it is. With the concept of layering nitrogen and carbon. That's pretty much it. Nitrogen are like your fresh stuff, fresh veggies, food scraps, no meat. And then carbon is your dry stuff, paper, leaves, hay, grass clip-ins, whatever. Um,
Typically, it's like green and brown.
Green and browns. Yeah. And so you do that layering, and that's the essential idea of composting. It could also be, food saving tips as well. How do you label your foods so you know which ones you should eat first, or even like basic food prepping skills, prepping all your food on a Sunday and having everything cut up, and then you have all your meals kind of ready and planned out. Meal planning. It's very broad when it comes to food waste. Of course, with gardening, we're tying it to composting and making soil. But when it comes to food waste, we waste a lot of food all the time. So bringing awareness about why it's important to be aware of what food you're wasting and steps to mitigate, um, you know, so you can produce less waste, that kind of thing. Any other questions?
Sorry, I have another one.
No,
Please, no,
that's great.
So for us, I'm just thinking logistically through it. So we don't have to record names. They are responsible once they take the seeds. So, okay.
Yes.
We just sit them out and then,
Yeah.
okay.
And just encourage people to, submit their photos. That has been the disconnect. People have gotten the seeds and then not participated at all.
Okay.
Last year we distributed 14,000 seeds. It was the most amount of seeds we've ever had in our lives. It was like so many seeds coming out of our ears.
Yep.
But we only had 600 participants.
Okay.
So just encourage people, hey, register, submit your photo. And we think because we're tying both the registration and the submission of the photo in one, we'll have increased participation.
Okay.
That's the hope, at least.
Okay.
So could we take a moment, everyone, and just introduce ourselves? I didn't want to introduce ourselves at first because Caroline wasn't on the call, but now that we're here.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. Well, I'll just go ahead and get started because I don't think I even introduced myself. How rude. I'm so sorry. I'm Samantha Smith-Goyret. I'm one of the co-directors of the Local Food Network. We are based here out of Martin, and Caroline are also the co-managers of the Martin Farmers Market. So we just, we're just tying and trying to build our local food system as best as we can.
Yes.
Go ahead, Caroline.
My name's Caroline Ideas, and I think I've met most of you at some point. I'm based here in Martin, and I do like the Grow Food Challenge. It's really exciting. Every year, it's kind of a different version of the previous year, and yeah, so we're excited for this, and thank you all for your partnership. And just a little note, if you're thinking about programming and so on, don't forget to reach out to your local extension person. And most of you are library folks, so you probably know who that person is. But if you don't, that's okay. Master gardeners, or if you're kind of run short, just let us know. We do have folks that we would recommend that are good at doing this type of programming.
Does anybody have any planned events right now? Anything on the books?
Paris. What's that library in Paris?
The WG
Ray.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Oh, there's Kathy.
There's sorry. Okay. Yeah.
That's okay.
All right, Kathy, introduce yourself. You're next.
Okay. I'm Kathy Collins. I'm the director of the W.G. Wright Public Library in Paris. And tomorrow we are hosting a plant seedling, and seed swap. And we will be having all kinds of activities. We're going to be planting seeds. We're going to be doing crafts. We're going to have refreshments, and that will be from 4 to 6, and it's kind of come and go. So everyone is welcome to attend. We hope to see you.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Kathy. Do you have that posted on Facebook?
Yes, we do.
Okay, we'll share it. We'll
Is
share it.
it an event or you just have the poster? Because you sent me the poster yesterday.
It will be an event. It will be an
Okay.
event here
I'll
at the library. Yes.
Nice. Well, thank you, Kathy.
You're
Well,
welcome.
you want to pass the hot potato to another person?
Sure. Um, is Sarah Martin on?
Yes, she is.
Sure am. I'm Sarah Martin. I'm the director at the Gibson County Memorial Library in Trenton. And this is the first year that I will actually be able to participate in this project. When I came on as director, we had leftover seeds from a previous summer's year, and I was just like, "What are these seeds from?" So I'm excited to see how this goes.
Great. Awesome.
I'll hand it off to Jen Thornton.
Thank you, because I have to leave in 6 minutes. So I was just going to bump in and be like, okay, bye. So yes, Jen Thornton. I am the coordinator of volunteer and community engagement here at Second Harvest in Benton County. Former librarian, so really close with all that. And we basically just have ongoing events for children about planting, growing, gardening, composting, the whole thing. So I'm just going to incorporate all of your information into one of those events because I'm only one person. So we're going to get it done.
All right. Well, you just let us know if you need any support.
Thank you.
All right. You get to pass the hot potato.
Okay, I can't see. Let me see. Jamie. Let's go to Jamie because I think she's one of our partners.
Mm-hmm.
I am actually. I'm Jamie Weingartner. I'm the executive director at We Care Ministries in Martin, but we serve all of Weakley County. I don't know if We Care has ever been part of this, but it's something that I'm super excited about. Selfishly, a little bit, just for my own self to learn more about all of these things, but also, we run a really large food bank, so helping teach our community about food waste and growing their own food and all the things. Who has not gone? Jennifer Brewer, have you gone?
I am Jennifer Brewer. I'm the relatively new director of Sharon Public Library. I don't know if we have ever participated in this. I know I have not. I subbed for the previous librarian for 5 years before I came in. So I'm looking forward to this. We had a few seeds, I know, before I started. And then I had contacted some other companies I'd seen on Facebook and stuff and asked, hey, would you be interested in donating some seeds? And I've had quite a few donated, and I've had quite a few people coming in and getting some.
Oh, good.
And then I found out about this and thought, I need to do this, but I don't know anything beyond. So that's why I thought, oh, I need to do this video and find out what I need to do and all of that. So.
Yeah, well, Jennifer, my son goes to Sharon's school, so I'll be dropping off your seeds this afternoon.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Jennifer, who would you like to pass the hot potato to?
Laura. Or Jenny Claiborne. There she goes.
Hey, everybody. I was trying to get this to work. I'm Jenny Claiborne. I'm the interim director at Martin Public Library. We have participated in this program several times before and always run out of seeds. Lots of participation. I'm excited to add the element of programming this year because that just goes right along with everything else we do. And this summer is Unearth a Story. So we were planning on doing like some planting and composting things anyway. So this just goes right into that.
Perfect. Jenny, who would you like to pass the hot potato to?
I'm seeing Marcia.
Can y'all hear me on the audio?
Thanks, Jen.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if y'all could hear me.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep, we can.
Oh, okay. I've just now jumped on. I was thinking this was at a later date for some time, and I got on the email and realized it was actually at 11, so I've missed the question entirely.
Oh, just an introduction, who you are.
Oh,
What you
okay.
do.
I am
Sorry.
Marcia Kendall, and I work at the Crockett Memorial Library. I'm the Activities and Outreach Coordinator, and I think usually our director, Miss Linda Rice, does everything with the seeds other than I do, set them out and set up the space and everything. But she wasn't here today, so I jumped on so I could get more information and learn more and have more ideas too for the future.
Okay, great. Well, I put in the chat, that's our webpage, and that covers all of it. And we also looked at the seed kits that you got yesterday. And we're also doing a little experiment. Let's see how our experiment's going. But we will also be sharing this recorded video afterwards, so you can catch up, and of course you can ask any questions to Caroline and I. In your seed kits, we got these little seed pellets. So in the beginning of the call, we put water in here. So check it out now.
Wow.
They're expanding quite a bit.
And yeah, we still have a good bit of water, but yeah, they're expanding. So it hasn't been that long.
And they'll get about 3 inches, like 3 inches tall.
Yeah, they'll fit the little pots perfectly in your little pots. Okay, Carolina Connor.
Hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Both.
cool. I didn't pop up at the top, so I didn't know if I could see myself. I'm Carolina Connor. I'm the director at Obion County Public Library in Union City, Tennessee. We've done this for several years. We were just having people ask about the seeds, and then the seeds showed up. So lots of interest there. Like Jenny, I'm excited to try to figure out a way to incorporate the programming part. And yeah, it goes right along with Unearth the Story, I think. So I think it'll be a great collab there.
And if you all do come up with programming, we have our email chain. One email is wrong, so we'll send out a new email with everyone. So just feel free to just send an email like, hey, we're doing XYZ for our event. Or if you have extra seeds come beginning of June and you're not distributing them, or you need seeds, also send an email to the group.
Mm-hmm. Sharing is caring. Well, Laura, you have not been introduced. If you're not able to speak through the video call, you can put your info in the chat about where you're from, who you are, where you're from.
And have we had Sarah talk?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Okay. Well, that's it. And a bag of seeds. Not a bag of chips, but that's all we have for today. Caroline and you all should have our email addresses, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chat right now. Mine is the food guide one, and Caroline is right here. So please feel free to reach out to us by Gmail. You can also text me at 731-332-9071. I'm more responsive by text than email. I'm sure, as you all know, we just get inundated with emails. It's hard to keep up sometimes. So text me with urgent questions, please.
And just a little, if you're looking for plant starts right now, there are the FFA plant sales are happening in, I think, all of your communities. Reach out to them. They're usually very generous, especially right now as school is winding down and they want plants out of that greenhouse. So that's a good opportunity to get probably some free plants, more than likely.
Yeah.
So, and if you don't, we do have a list here of contact information, but somehow if that doesn't get through, let us know. We do have communication and correspondence with most of the FFA folks in the region. And so that's a great resource to get some plants into your library. And they may not necessarily be edible plants, but or edible, but flowers are fine too. You know, just teaching kids and youth to grow something.
Yeah, and if you need your closest FFA advisor contact information, we do have the master list. We could share like the phone number because a lot of FFA plant sales are mostly done, but they have extra plants. So this would be a great time to be like, hey, do you need help distributing those extra plants? We'll take them. And then you could just use them for your events.
Yep.
Possibly. I can't speak on behalf of the FFA advisors, but at this point they're like, we're done. They want the
we need to move them out before the end of school.
Yeah. So if you need that contact information, please let us know because there's FFAs in all of our counties. Yay, lucky us.
Right. And that'd be more exciting to give kids with an actual plant.
Yeah, that kids group. So it's kind of a cool thing.
So we have lots of great ideas in our brains that we may not be necessarily telling you. We're not gatekeepers. It's just there's a lot going on.
But thank you all for participating. Thanks for being seed distributors, and sharing is caring. So we're just going to be sharing everyone's information and try to get, as many people engaged, not only in your organizations, but in our local food system. And we are thankful. Thank you.
All right.
Have a great rest of the day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.